Have this feeling, haven't felt for so long. Took a hold of me and won't let go. I've been sleeping, caught me off my guard. Cause you're in my space and now I'm so pull me towards you and I cannot fight it. My head's underwater, I try to disguise it. Want you to hold me, though we haven't spoken. I need that something to get me to open. You are only a shot away from me to be my everything. Cause you are only a shot away from me to be my everything. You are only a shot away from me to be my everything. Cause you are only a shot away from me to be my everything. Won't let you touch me, won't let you go to my head. Cause I know I'm dealing with the devil. But I'm standing with my heart in your hand, and I'm too deep into win this gamble. Pull me towards you and I cannot fight it. My head's underwater, I try to disguise it. Want you to hold me, though we haven't spoken. I need that something to get me open. Only a shot away from me to be my everything. Cause you are only a shot away from me to be my everything.
Ah, there we are. Hi, Nauticals. I thought I added myself to the chat, or to the screen, but I didn't. Hello, hello. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I know that it said we're in the middle of a side-by-side cruise. Well, we're in the middle of a side-by-side with a week in between. I thought, some people take liberties with their side-by-side, so why not? We're going on the Coop Cruise, the Bagak Coop Cruise with the ship show coming up on Saturday. So exciting, so exciting. So we're going from a family cruise and kind of like a close-knit kind of a group to hundreds of people going cruising with us. So I love it. I like both of them. I'm really looking forward to this group cruise. It's going to be a great way to bring in the springtime and summertime. Mr. Z, though, first in the chat, thank you for being here. Amazing. He and Lindy Lou are off on their own cruise. They are going to be doing a side-by-side. So they're also jumping on the Coop Cruise with the Carnival Horizon. So exciting, so exciting. Z's Gaming and Home Theater channel, definitely prayers for you. Always want your health for first and foremost. So definitely rooting for you and happy that you are home and hopefully you are safe and healing. I am flying solo tonight. Speaking of healing, my wonderful, wonderful hubby is down in Florida right now, and he would normally be in the chat, but he's got a little bit of the cruise crud. He's got some congestion, some sinus drainage. There's there's just so much going around. So you guys stay safe, stay healthy. We're trying to patch him up. My Hannah's down there as well. So she was part of a bachelorette party that was down in the Panhandle in Panama City Beach. They had kind of cold weather. It was in the 40s and 50s, but they really had an amazing time at Panama City Beach. And now she is down in our Florida home. So very exciting to have them down there. The Unfortunately, we can't have Anthony give you an update, so I'll just give you an update with the Florida home. Finally, things are getting repaired, and it's interesting because our contractor did not account for doorknobs. There's certain things, a shower door and doorknobs we were missing, and our paint got goofed up. Like the paint color is not right at all for what we wanted. So a little bit of just fine tuning that place, but it's coming together, and we're in the process of getting payments for the whole insurance repayment. So we're really, really blessed. We're really thankful for all of that. Thank you guys for keeping us in your thoughts and prayers. I got this shirt for the Coop Cruise. I thought it was perfect. If you guys don't know why the Coop Cruise, what is that all about? John from the ship show, John John Clayco, he is pretty much the leader of the ship show, which is a live stream that goes live every Wednesday. Just a ton of fun. I'm sure you guys know about them, but if you don't, they're live some Wednesdays. I don't know if they're going live tomorrow, but some of the live streams are live, sometimes go live on Wednesdays. Typically, Wednesdays are their live night. And a lot of fun, a barrel of fun to be had. A really fun cruise community. I know a lot of you are part of that. But so the story behind the Coop Cruise being part of the Coop, that's what he calls the group. Like I call you the Nauticals, he calls you the Coop. He calls his live stream audience the Coop. And like for the longest time, he would greet people saying "bagak." I remember when John was first in the chats, and he would always put that "bagak" out there, and nobody understood it very well. And then as we got to know him, it's funny because there's a story behind that, why he says "bagak." He is actually from Worcester, I believe Iowa, and so they always called him the Rooster from Worcester. That's the story that I know. Just not sure if everybody knows the backstory of why it's called the Coop Cruise. Anyway, that's the deal. Now, when we're on it next week, you'll know why it's called the Coop Cruise. All right, let's keep on greeting people. Hello, Pam S. So wonderful to see you. Anthony Simone, our mitigator. I really appreciate you being here. The other mitigators, Derek and Gregory, are out at sea. They're on a Virgin cruise and having a delightful time. They went to Puerto Rico, got to have a tour of the rum factory there, and what is it? It is Bacardi. It was the Bacardi factory that they went to tour, and they had a really nice time. Got to learn how to mix drinks like properly. But I got to connect with them a little bit, and they send everybody their love, and they are having an amazing time. D&G Explorers, Derek and Gregory. Meow, Crazy Cat Traveler. Oh, I look forward to seeing you very, very soon. Kathy L. Here we go. Oh, thank you for being here. Stephen Hall, Yancey, here I am. Oh my gosh. Thank you, you guys, for putting up with me. Oh my goodness. I don't have my sidekick to give me any grief. So bring it. If you want to bring me grief, let me squirrel a little bit. It's all good. Destination fun. Hey, Sherry. Oh, Sherry and Danny, sweet people in Tampa. We talk about Florida, having a home in Florida. We talk Florida stuff when the hurricanes are happening. I just, Danny and Sherry are amazing, wonderful people. So many of the family is. Kathy is also so sweet. Brittany Anderson, hello, hello. I've seen Brittany in the chats since way back for years, for way back when I started watching live streams. So it's been fun knowing Brittany a little bit. Brittany, I hope that your hubby is doing really well. I think that he is off out serving with his military duties. So I hope he's doing really, really well. How are you hanging in there, Brittany? Let me know. Will G, hello. Magnificent Germany with Darian. Darian is preparing for this big meetup in Helen, Georgia, which is like a Germanic town, I guess, in Helen, Georgia. And we can't do it this year because we are just returning from a cruise. We're on a cruise on the weekend. It's coming up, not this weekend, but the up next weekend. And I believe, Darian, let me know if I'm wrong, but very exciting. A lot of the cruise community is going to that meetup, and that's very fun. So trying to figure out if maybe we can swing it. Maybe next year we'll be able to do that. That would be really fun to get together with that group of people. There's a lot of cruise community people there, and then some RVers and homesteaders, and those just a lot of different channels. And I am amazed at how many amazing people are in this cruise community and travel community, and look forward to meeting more. Absolutely. Let's see, Holly Ayers. Oh, I'm sorry, not saying your name right, but Holly, my sweet friend, so good to see you. It's good to connect with you again, and always giving you love. Holly and I connect pretty much on the daily, and I just so appreciate Holly. I remember one time Holly was with me in a live stream when I live streamed down in Florida, and we were hosting her and her hubby down in Florida, and she was like, "Oh, I didn't realize that the chat moved so fast." I remember when would skip and it would force you to the bottom of the chat. It doesn't really do that anymore. Tess Almond, hello, Tess. We're gonna be able to see you very, very soon. Oh my gosh. Oh, Beverly Judka, hello. I guess you all are excited about cruising. Me too. I love that comment. I love it. Here, I can pull it up on the screen. I love that. Thank you so much for your enthusiasm, Beverly. And Tess, talk about enthusiasm. Tess is the planner. Oh my goodness, she is so organized, and she throws out ideas in the Facebook group for this cruise, for the Coop Cruise coming up, all kinds of ideas. So she's definitely has the planning bug has hit her big time. Robin Allison, so great to see you here. Thank you for being here. No Ship Sherlock. Have they flown the Coop yet? We have not flown the Coop, not yet. Jamie Wilhite, sweet friend of mine. Oh, Jamie, love you. Oh, Mercy. Oh, my goodness. Okay, Mercy Rodriguez is here and says, "Hello, Platt family. How was the cruise?" It was wonderful. It was wonderful. It's sometimes family cruises can bring drama. This was pretty much a drama-free, I have to say, I think it was a drama-free cruise. Like, we did not have much drama. It did take a little adjustment to getting used to Anthony working full-time on that cruise. So I had to kind of come to peace with knowing, I kind of hoped that he could kind of escape with us during the port days. And he said, no, he could not. He needed to be there. His internet worked great. He could do Teams on board the entire time. So he was in meetings and talking on meetings all day long. And so he could do what he needed to do. It worked out well. And once I gave up the thought that he was going to come out with us, he was at peace with it. I was at peace with it. He said, "Hey, working on a cruise ship is not bad at all. You get your meals, you work during the day, and then in the evenings he could spend time with us." So it was wonderful. We did play some family games. So a couple of family games that we had. They had a nice card room on Symphony of the Seas that was way up on deck 17. And we really, actually, really enjoyed hanging out. We took one night after we had seen all the shows that we wanted to see. We took one of the nights and just played games, and it was a great time. And it was wonderful getting to know Naomi's fiance and his family, his parents, a lot better. So they're really wonderful people, and he balances her and she balances him so well. You can, and just seeing a young couple in love, it was really great. It was really, really great. We haven't gotten to hang out that long with them together, and it was just wonderful. I'm really happy for them. Now they're getting married September, so that's coming up this year. Woohoo! And we're very excited about that. Darth Yoda of Borg. Hello, hello, sweet Carl. So good to see you. And oh, thank you, Tess. I thought that the little chickens were kind of fun. I like this T-shirt. Oh my gosh, I got it from Sheen. So, full disclosure, I I have the hat for the Coop Cruise. I didn't invest in much more of the Coop Cruise attire. Oh, you know what? We just decided that we don't need all the group cruise shirts. So I know John's not gonna like that, but we just could not I couldn't spend the money right now. So I just get that out there right now. Together we travel. Hello, hello. Cheryl, one deck down, my fellow Wisconsinites. Oh my goodness. I'm in short sleeves because and no fire behind me because it was almost 50 degrees today. It was 48 degrees high and it felt glorious. The sun was shining. Oh my word. It's not quite 70s and 80s, but I did not have to wear a coat and went for a walk and I loved it. Daniel Fields, hello, hello. Oh, we will miss the live tonight. Nancy's joining the local Elks Lodge. Ooh, how exciting. Well, Daniel and Nancy, I'm going to see Nancy very soon. I can't wait. I can't wait. Maybe gamble a little bit, just a little bit in the casino. We'll see. Oh, that'll be fun. I remember Nancy Fields was the one that coached me and kind of took me under her wing to be able to teach me how to gamble. And we did Wonder Four Towers, and it was good. I even made a little bit of money. So when you're first gambling, oh my gosh, you just every little hit of the button feels very, very scary. And quite honestly, for many, I think that it should because it's gambling. You're putting a fair amount of money out there. So make sure that it's not money that you don't have. That's my advice to the gamblers. Down Under Cruisers. Good day, folks. Sean and Ilana. Hello, hello. So, okay, so Sean says cruising in 275 days, then side by side in 670 days, as per Billy J. I love that. He's doing a side by side with like a year in between. Jamie can't wait to see Hannah in person. Oh my goodness. Okay, so Hannah went on a little adventure today. I don't think she'd mind me sharing. She recently just going down to Florida, her suitcase, I brought one of her suitcases down to be able to go on the ship show. So that was her cruise suitcase. And then she packed just a carry-on suitcase for the bachelorette party. Well, both suitcases, both these were different airlines, but both her suitcases were ruined. They were cracked pretty severely. But I filed a report right away, and she, for her suitcase, filed a report as well because what's that called? She had checked um her carry-on at the gate checked her carry-on, that's what that's called. And, so they had taken responsibility for her suitcase, and then they cracked it. They busted a wheel off of her little carry-on suitcase. So both Southwest and American have covered those suitcases and the damage, because they were cracked pretty severely, both of them. One had a wheel completely torn off of it, and then, but they are making good, I have to say. So, filing in a timely fashion for damage to suitcases is really, really important, and I think doing it online, doing it through their app is essential with pictures. And you have to show the picture of the suitcase, the brand and the damage, multiple pictures if you need to. But it was an interesting experience to have them covering those suitcases. So Hannah went out and got some new suitcases today. So that's it. Oh, Anthony Simone sharing the ship show link. Very nice. Thank you, Anthony. You are amazing. Oh, Brittany, not your hubby's not deployed yet. 59 days. Oh, my goodness. Originally under the impression it would begin on Easter. Oh, well, enjoy your time together. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. A whole nother fun, a wait, and a whole of some fun mother cluckers. Oh, Tess. Oh, and a whole bunch of fun mother cluckers. Oh, Tess. You are so funny. That is very, very fun. Oh, yeah. You guys follow along with D&G Explorers. Anthony Simone gave the link here. Sue O'Connor, speaking of cruise crud, came back from an awesome birthday cruise with it, but now it has turned into bronchitis and double pneumonia. Oh, Sue, I just hate that for you. You rest, 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 and regain your breathing. I hate that you're dealing with that. Oh, you poor thing. Oh, Tess asked the question, Nancy, what are you looking forward to most on the Coop Cruise as far as activities or ports, etc.? Well, I think that Bonaire is one of my ports. I really want to go snorkeling in Bonaire, so I'm really looking forward to doing that in Bonaire. We're having Hannah and I have booked an excursion that Sarah and I had done in the past. It's through the cruise line. It's actually a very decent price. It is a catamaran snorkel, and it snorkels at Catalina Beach or that area. I believe that's the area that it's called. And then it also you snorkel around a shipwreck with a very sunken. It's a huge ship that sunk, and it's way deep in the water. And Hannah's a good swimmer, and I am too. So I think the thing is that it gets very wavy out there. So you got to be a good swimmer for that type of a snorkel. But she's looking forward to it. I showed her some of the footage, and it was just the water's so clear. So we're doing that in Aruba, and then later we're doing a sunset sail. So looking forward to that. But of course, Tess Salmon, the thing I'm looking forward to the most is seeing everybody and hanging with everyone and just being on a cruise where you can go around and see people. I love that on these group cruises when they turn big like this. I just love being able to visit, and my introverted self goes away because the extrovert in me comes out, and I don't have, I really love cruising, and I love talking with the cruise family about cruising together and having fun and being silly, and might turn into Rita with a few drinks. I am hosting an event called Rita's with Rita, which is basically just a meetup, and we're just sharing a couple drinks, maybe some margaritas. It's kind of our version of a bar crawl, so we're doing that. Let me tell you, never before have I had so many 70s outfits. I think I could wear 70s clothes every day of this cruise. So I don't know why, but John has us all dressing up in 70s formal attire. So I got some fun 70s outfits and I'm excited. I am really excited to do this. Now for this upcoming cruise, my Anthony only needs to work 2 hours a day. So he's going to get up and work like 7 to 9 in the morning and then have the rest of the day to be able to be free, and I'm excited that he can go out and adventure with us a little bit. I think that'll be awesome. Thank you for asking though, Tess. That's very kind. Beverly Jutka going on Wonder of the Seas in 11 days with my family. Oh my goodness. Beverly, what kind of a room did you get? I hope you have an amazing time. You know that Oasis class ship? It's lovely. Central Park is so beautiful, and so is the boardwalk. And there's so much to see and do. I felt like we had a great balance on Symphony of the Seas of activities and then also just time connecting and relaxing. We got to bed kind of early. We didn't get to all the parties. We didn't get to any of the parties. Oh, but it was okay. It was okay. Sometimes you need to. The people that we were with got to bed early, and so we wanted to be respectful. And with Naomi in our cabin, just kind of wanted to respect her wanting to get to bed early. And that's how we rolled with that one. But I did go ice skating. I'll tell you what, the rink was not very smooth. So I took no chances. I think I went around like 5 times and I stayed along the edge. I went backwards one time, but I didn't go and try to do a turn or anything. So I was able to ice skate again on a cruise ship and I did not fall. So that was a ton of fun. I went with Naomi and George, her fiance, and it was amazing. So I'm sorry if I made anybody upset that didn't want me to ice skate, but I had to ice skate one time and the timing worked out just great. We did see all the shows except the flight was having mechanical issues and they could not run it anymore for the cruise. So that was kind of sad that that our gang could not watch that. But of all the shows, I think that was okay not to watch. The ice skating show was amazing. The previous ice skating show, that when we had seen it last year, the crew had a lot of falls on that ice skating show. This one didn't have any falls, so it was good. Sometimes I always feel for the ice skaters out there. But Sharon at Sea Travel, hello, greetings and salutations. So good to see you. Thank you for being here. Michael Harder. Michael and Joyce, I can't wait to see you again, get to spend some time together. Good evening to all of the Plactastic peeps tonight, says Sharon at Sea. Oh my goodness. I so wish Jamie and Sharon could be on the Coop Cruise. So wish. Like in the pit of my stomach, I really felt like that was going to happen. And then they can't. Blast it all. Family comes first. And of course, family definitely has to come first. And we understand 100,000%. But the only reason why we wanted you along is because we love you. But I'll tell you what I have learned is in life is when you have disappointments and things that you can't do, it just gives you fuel for the fire to be able to do them in the future. So if it's not this time, it'll be in the future. And Sharon at Sea has lots of group cruises coming up, including a girls' cruise in October that we're hosting that. I am hosting together with Sharon. And yes, we need to connect to get more activities together. Sharon and Jamie just talked about a little bit about Celebration Key at their live stream, and how the drink packages aren't covered and some of the extra nickel and diming that's going on. But we are going to Celebration Key, and we're going to Half Moon Key, and it is going to be an amazing cruise. And I just can't wait. I just can't wait to hang out with all the gals. And I just booked our side by side, and a real side by side for the girls cruise. So Hannah is coming along on the girls cruise with me, and she's going to be my roomie. So she wanted to be on an Oasis class ship. So we booked on Cruise Next. We did get to save a little bit of money. And so when we were on board, our last on Symphony, I booked with the Cruise Next, which is their program while you're on board to cruise your next to book your next cruise. And we booked Utopia of the Seas for a 4-night for Hannah and I. So she gets to explore an Oasis class ship, and that is going to be a real fun adventure. So we'll go on the girls' cruise on Carnival Freedom. Oh man, it's going to be great. That ship has really good reviews, and I can't wait to be on that class of ship again. I believe it's a Conquest class ship, if I'm not mistaken. And Sarah and I we did a side by side with the last girls cruise. Sarah and I did, and we went on Carnival Conquest, and we loved that ship. So I'm really looking forward to Carnival Freedom for the girls cruise, and spending time with the girls and having some fun activities. And I don't know if we can compete with all the activities that John has planned for the Coop Cruise, but yeah, I don't know that we want to. We did have some really fun ones that we're going to repeat for sure. So we'll be announcing those activities very, very soon. We got the hotel set up. I need to book my airfare. And we're going to get that planning all set. So stay tuned for the girls cruise. Girls just want to have more fun. Group cruise, it's going to be great, great, great. If you guys are interested, reach out to Sharon at Sea. Sharon at Sea Travel. No, let's see. Sharon at Sea at gmail.com. Sorry. Oh my goodness. Michelan, spoiled mama, so good to see you. Thank you for being here. Sue, I am so sorry that your heart is beating irregularly and that you can't travel right now. Oh, just get better, and you know what? Look forward to the next time. So don't be too disheartened. Stay resting and recovering, and do your best to get back on your feet. You got this, girl. I'm wishing and praying the best for you. Beauty and the Bum travels. Oh my gosh. Anything going on later this week? Yes, we are cruising on Saturday. Saturday. I love it. Oh, and I have another full disclosure to make. Oh my goodness. I am so sorry, but we are not going to be able to be at the pre-cruise meetup. We're such losers. But my work used to let me work remote, and so I was planning on working remote this week from Florida. And unfortunately, they were not able to keep us working remote. So I needed to come back to work, and I have to work through Friday. Friday's a travel day for me. So fingers crossed, my late flying. So Friday is a work day and a travel day, and I have a late flight. So fingers crossed that I will get in and it won't be delayed. And I figure Southwest got me down to Florida in a snowstorm, in a blizzard. That's what I flew this last time. It was a crazy blizzard going on, and they got me through. and I'm hoping I won't have another blizzard. It could, but hopefully not. Um, so we are flying. I'm flying in late on Friday and flying to our Florida home. So we will be driving to the cruise on Saturday morning and maybe a little exhausted. But oh, magnificent Germany with Darian giving out the Helen meetup dates. It's always the second weekend of March. Love to have everyone. Oh, that's very exciting. Very exciting. Thank you, Darian, for that invitation. Oh my gosh, can you stand the excitement? I have so many ants in my pants, says Tress. I love that. Oh, I love it, love it. Crazy Cat Traveler says, what do I have to work the next 2 days? Ugh, so ready to be out of here. I hear you. Ellen with a Y. Hello, hello. Oh, Tess, you know what? Just try to take it with a grain of salt. With I know that not everybody appreciates Tessa's planning. That's just her. She's just good at planning. She really, yes, she's just trying to help, she says. But I know, the thing about this cruise community, like any community, you have all different kinds of personalities here. So you're going to have to figure out how to jive. And not all personalities get along with, like, A doesn't always get along with C. And that's all right. You find your people, and you kind of hang out with your people. And that's what we find. And it's not about setting cliques up. It's just the way that things work out with groups, especially when you have a bigger group. So you're going to find your people and you're going to have an amazing time, Tess, and try not to read too much into all of it. Ooh, suitcases are packed and underweight, Jamie Wilhite says. That's amazing. And I have some stuff I can send to you and you can pack for me. No, no, actually, most of my things for the Coop Cruise are down in Florida. So I just left them down with Anthony, and I have to just make sure I have a one suitcase full of syringes for syringe shots. And and then oh my gosh, and I have to make sure I have sugar-free jello and other jello from my syringe shots. Oh my goodness, lots. But otherwise, not much more to pack, and the syringes actually don't take much weight up. So I've had all kinds of comments about my syringe shots and what security must see when they look at those being scanned. But oh, Crazy Cat Traveler said, remind me to show you the library on Celebrity. It must be their game room. Oh my gosh, totally. Oh, Tess, thank you for your encouragement. What you're wearing will be perfect on embarkation. So, oh, look at this, the Traveling Gilberts. Oh, talk about a blast from the past, and that I need to actually connect with you folks again. Oh, happen to be off tomorrow, so I'm able to catch you. Ronnie and Teresa, who the heck are the Traveling Gilberts? That's the question that's out there. I feel like I'm so disconnected from I've just been not in the live streams as much as I used to, but I want to get back to it. But speaking of Saturday night lives, the Traveling Gilberts do go live on Saturday night right before Adventures Ahead, and I happened to be able to hang out with Josh and Michelle a little bit at the Miami airport for Adventures Ahead. My travel back on Sunday took me. I wanted Anthony to be able to get a little early start to go back to the home in Florida, so he dropped me off at the airport. We said goodbye. We actually went to church in the morning on Sunday morning. Got off the ship early, so we didn't get into all the Miami mess. I guess that the port of Miami was a real mess on Sunday, just a real mess. And I know, you guys, I'm not at all caught up with the chat, so I'll get there. But but the Josh and Michelle from Adventures Ahead had to wait like over an hour and a half to get a ride from the port cruise port over to the airport. That's how long they had to wait. So it was good that they were able to make their flight. So we got off early. This is like the earliest we've ever gotten off a ship. We were off by like 9 o'clock, before 9 o'clock, probably 8:30. We had grabbed a little bite to eat and gotten off the ship. Went to mass, and we did use safe cruise parking. I know people have varied kind of impressions of that parking lot. We had really good success with them, and they saved us $180 for the week. So they do say that you may have to wait up to 90 minutes for the shuttle going back, and the shuttles are not like part of your parking fare. So if you have to get an Uber, get an Uber if you feel like you're waiting too long. And we were just deciding to take that gamble. But Safe Cruise parking is right by Yezu, one of the oldest Catholic churches in Miami. And so we were able to go to mass at Yezu and loved it. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And then went off to the airport. I was at the airport early, like by 10 o'clock, and I had to wait until 6 o'clock for my flight to go out. And then it had a connecting in St. Louis for 2 hours. So I was at the airport. Oh, it was such a long day. But it went by and I was fine. And then my story is I got I got to the Milwaukee airport, and my mom went to start my car, and my car was dead. My little Prius car was dead. So she got me in a different vehicle, and I had to get to her house and jumpstart my Prius, which is not an easy car to jumpstart because the positive charger on there is not easy to access. But it got started, long story short, and it's still running. So whew, it was a little crazy. I'm sorry, you guys, I'm talking so much. Let me just take a little drink break, just a second. Way behind in the chat. I'll get there though, you guys. I will. Ah, I'm drinking Vista Bay, and this is a mango hard seltzer. It's Aldi brand. But oh my gosh, my sister Sarah, my sweet bestie, she's got me turned on to these seltzers. So low cal, and as long as they're on ice, they're very yummy. They're not bad at all. I don't like them straight from the can, and you have to drink them kind of slow, but that's what I'm drinking tonight. Oh, everybody's given their temperatures. That's amazing. Oh my gosh. Down under cruisers. Oh, I love it. Who the freaking HELL are the traveling Gilberts? Oh my word. I love it, love it, love it. Oh, yes. Joyce says, hey guys, looking forward to seeing and meeting new people on this cruise. I am looking forward to meeting and seeing you guys again. I mean, I know you're amazing people. The Harders are such fun people. Sugar is in the house. Hello, hello. So good to see you, Sugar. Let me keep on trying to get caught up. Laura Allen also here. Thank you for being here. Sorry, I know I'm very, very chatty, and I'm just excited about, I like to retell the stories of where I've been and what's going on in the future here. So yeah, that night on Sunday night, going back to my travel on Sunday, I didn't get home until in Wisconsin until like 2:45 in the morning. It's ridiculous. But whatever, I still function just fine. Judy's Recess. Oh, very cool. Going to Alaska in May from Seattle. Do you have any recommendations on where to stay? I believe in Seattle, I believe we stayed at a Holiday Inn Express. And it was in the city, and we actually had a really good experience. We were able to buy for $10 a person at that hotel. We were able to buy a shuttle to shuttle over to the cruise port. So that was really nice too. And they provided breakfast, and it was a decent stay. So we did a Holiday Inn Express. Um, but that's just my experience from Seattle. I don't know, does anybody else have any suggestions for Judy's Recess? And have an amazing cruise. What cruise ship are you on? I know I probably shouldn't ask because it'll be late for me to tell be able to catch up with your comment, but whatever. We're just here to hang out. Wendy Johnstone. Oh my gosh, sorry I'm late. I'm so busy thinking about packing for the Coop Cruise. I forgot. Wendy and Roger Johnstone, you are the best. I can't wait to see you and cruise with you again. And I love your positivity. It's just so good. I really appreciate it. Yeah, at least Hannah's luggage wasn't lost. That's as far back as I went. Oh, Wendy, I got the shirt from Shein, so I didn't pay much for it, but it's a nice fit, and actually it's very comfortable, and I think I paid like $4 for it. Literally. Too funny, too much of a deal for me to pass up. So, oh, are we seriously going to be going to the same beach, Tess? We can be waving at different boats. I love that. We'll be out on a boat and you'll be snorkeling at the same beach. I love that. That is amazing. Maybe we can meet up out in the water. I love it, love it, love it. Bill Leach. Hello, Bill from Smyrna, Georgia. How are you? Oh, the boat name. Okay, so Tess. Oh, it is Red Sail. That's what Carnival usually uses for their for this excursion. It's called Red Sail Catamaran. Red Sail Aruba, I think, is what the name of the company is. And I looked into buying it like separately, but when the cruise ships are in port, they will not sell the excursion separately. Some of the if you were staying in Aruba and it wasn't a cruise ship day, then they would sell you that excursion. But it's a very reasonable excursion, and it will be a great snorkel adventure. Plus, then we get drinks on the way back. So we'll be happy campers. So it'll be fun. Oh, crazy cat traveler, never learned to swim, so no snorkeling for me. You are not the only one in this community that doesn't swim, so no problem at all. Definitely no pressure. But swimming is a good skill to have, and never too late. So, put that adventurous spirit out there and learn to swim if you want to. And if you don't have to. My dad never learned to swim. Never ever learned to swim. That was not something that they taught back on the farm. So, um, yeah, hang in there, Brittany, with your deployment of your hubby. Definitely thinking of him and praying for him. Oh, Tess, I actually am. Sometimes I get overwhelmed, especially with a big group. I do better one-on-one. And when I'm talking here, I feel more like I'm talking one-on-one. So that's my introvertedness, is really that I'm not introverted when it comes to one-on-one, but if it's a big group, I get overwhelmed very quickly. And I think that is just, I think I'm a people pleaser. I like people. I like to feel like I have this pressure inside of me to always, like, I don't know, be saying the right things and entertaining people, which is silly. Like, I don't have to. I'm learning as I get older how to hang with the group and not and be at peace and not have to feel like I have to entertain the group. Like, I don't know. I think some of that is some background of my introvertedness. So just in case you wonder, but if we're talking about something I'm very passionate about, like cruising, I'm not so introverted, not at all. So, yeah, Anthony gets to spend more time enjoying this cruise coming up, and I am so happy, so happy. Beverly has an oceanfront balcony midship. That is amazing. That is going to be lovely. I tell you what, if we cruise a week long on an Oasis class ship, I am going to bid up to get a ocean facing balcony on the next um, Oasis class ship that we sail. Now, did we book that with Hannah and I for the four nighter on Utopia of the Seas? No, we didn't. But but we did book a Central Park interior, which is gives you a really good bang for your buck. It's that is the kind of cabin that George, Naomi's fiance, my daughter's fiance's parents, and my hit and fiance booked. And the three of them stayed in there really comfortably. And just with Hannah and I, it'll be great. It'll be a great value. And I think she's going to be so busy, exploring the ship. But I did miss for our Central Park balcony cabin that we had on Symphony. I missed seeing the ocean. I always feel like those cabins are so inwardly focused that it doesn't like you don't get a true sense that you're sailing on the ocean, and I miss seeing the sea. So I'm really looking forward to having a Lido balcony on Horizon. Oh, so looking forward to that. Travel Adventures with Eric B. Hello. Hey, hey. So good to see you. Did John make you that shirt? No, but he should have. We should have had this ordered for the group, right? Oh my gosh. Oh, Sharon at Sea Travel. Thank you for that. I think that might be Jamie behind that, but maybe Sharon too. I'm not trying to slam Sharon at all. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Thank you, you guys. Really creative. Hey, hey. So good to see my mod squad partner here. Thank you for being here, Blaine. So great to see you. So happy to see you. Thank you for being here. And another friend of ours, woo, part of the Woo crew. That's what we call Ron the Stokes. So life is good today. Oh my word. Lots of stories, lots of backgrounds in this cruise community. Crazy Cat Traveler, no Tanya Harding impersonations. I was good. JC Russell, so good to see you here again. Oh, Jamie, you are going to love the Sky Ride. You just take it easy, take it slow. Oh my gosh, I can't believe you got cleared to do that. That's amazing. Ooh, I can't wait to do that with you. We have to have a day of just doing like high ropes and sky rides and maybe some water slides. They have what I love about the Carnival Horizon is they don't only have body slides, which are sometimes hard on these old bodies of ours, but they have one that's a tube ride that you get in an inner tube and it cushions. It really just is much more comfortable. I love that ride on Carnival Horizon and I'm looking forward to doing it. So you want to do that with me? And they don't have any, I don't believe they have a drop slide, which I'm not a fan of. I don't love doing the drop slides. But so Jamie, maybe do the tube slide. You're just in an inner tube. So oh my gosh, Nancy, ice skating as long as you are well. I did. I definitely did. Oh, and Jamie and Sharon are going to be home with massive FOMO. But you get a cruise to look forward to right after that with your family. So definitely going to be amazing. Oh, and then we go to Curacao. I'm sorry. I'm thinking, I kind of squirreled there, but I was thinking about the ABC Islands and Aruba. I pretty much told you what we're doing in Aruba. Bonaire, we are doing a private sailing with a group and going snorkeling in Bonaire. So just so looking forward to that. And then in Curacao, I can't remember. Oh, we're doing the all-inclusive with the group. That's a no-brainer. So that is going to be a great way to enjoy the whole group together at an all-inclusive. Why not? Really looks fun. Right at the port where it's walkable, which I love. So Anthony can do his work shift and then we can walk over and right to that that all inclusive, and it's gonna just be amazing. Amazing, amazing. Wendy Johnstone got her shirt. Good for you, Wendy. Beverly said, when we were on Utopia, we saw the ice show. Several skaters fell during the show. They didn't make a big deal about it. They just got up and continued, but the crowd did a collective, oh, I know. I always get nervous with the couples when they're when the guy is flinging the gal around and her head is like inches from the ice, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that is going to be a brain contusion for sure. Oh, and so it kind of freaks me out a little bit, but yes, the girls 2.0 is going to be fabulous. It is. It's going to be so fun. Sugar, I can't wait for the girls cruise. It's coming up. We're going to be that's after the Coop Cruise. We're planning. We're in full bore planning mode. Sharon and I, so much fun. I have a coworker that's looking into it. It's going to be great, great, great. Yes, I wish Carnival still had a future cruise desk. Yes, it's interesting, right? Sherry, so excited that we get to go on Utopia. Absolutely. And for some reason, my phone thought that I was I think it thought I was talking to Siri and not Sherry. Oh, my phone just lit up and I'm like, what is going on? That she's always listening, you know. But I'm really excited to go on Utopia, and that is going to be a vacation palooza because we're not so Hannah and I are going to do at least one of the big cruise park or the cruise parks. Oh, at least one of the big theme parks down there. Maybe Universal, maybe Disney, at least one. And then we're combining that into the girls cruise and then Utopia to recover. It's going to be crazy. But oh my goodness. Tess says, Larry, can you stand it? The excitement. Oh, Tess has only one more work day over here, and I'll be leaving early. Oh, yeah, yeah. I have 3 more work days, so that's not bad. That's not bad at all, at all, at all. Oh, Brittany says, I must admit I have no plans to play one of my favorite card games in the casino, but I do enjoy a casual game of blackjack. I love that. That's very fun. Look at Laura Allen only has 17 days until Norwegian Sky. That is exciting. Yes, sugar-free Jello for me too, please, Nancy. Well, maybe I will. Maybe I'll bring a couple flavors of sugar-free Jello, and that's probably a good idea because there's a lot of people that watch their carbs and watch their calories, and actually, I'm going more down trying to not have as much sugars and carbohydrates in my regular eating. That's one thing that I was inspired by. George's family eats very healthy. They're diabetic and they need to keep their carbs low. And his mom likes fish quite a lot. And I had fish multiple times on the cruise ship, and talk about a meal that makes you feel really good, and fills you up and doesn't make you feel weighed down. So fish and shrimp and lobster, and even salmon. I'm not a huge salmon lover, but I really enjoy the salmon on Symphony of the Seas. So I get to go visit my mama tomorrow and she's going to make me salmon. So I'm making it a goal of mine. Hannah and I are both making it our goal to eat more healthily and to exercise and be more active. So maybe on the Coop Cruise we'll be exercising, trying to just take care of these bodies of ours. So, Crazy Cat Traveler says the library was 2 shelves, maybe 20 books, and an old school book drop box wedged into the back area of Eden. That's hilarious. Oh my gosh. Let's see. March 9th, I'll be at the airport for about 8 hours. Not looking forward to it, but what you gonna do? Well, one thing you can do is book one of those transfers from Carnival, I've done we did the Everglades, tour. If you haven't done that, it's actually a really fun way to spend a couple of hours, and they'll take care of watching your luggage. It goes on a bus and stays there, and you go off and do that alligator, crocodile kind of airboats through the Everglades. I would have had I done it again, I might have just done one of those for myself, just for spending some time. But I don't know, we're pinching pennies, so we didn't need more money to spend on an excursion. Oh my goodness. Let me try to get caught up a little bit with the chat here. Hang on, I am getting there. I can't believe we're almost out of time. Keelan Walker. Hello, Keelan. Thank you for being here. Oh my gosh. Tess said we'll be snorkeling there in the morning, then going to Eagle Beach to drink, eat, and relax. That sounds fun. Oh, doesn't it sound good? Thank you, Wendy. Doing a wonderful job by yourself. I mean, I do like talking about cruising, and we're in between some really fun cruises. So I have lots to talk about. Lots to talk about. Cruise Mapper says Horizon just left Jamaica, passing Cayman Islands shortly. That's very, very fun. Oh, Kathy L said, I think we're sisters, Naughty Nancy. I'm the same way. Better one-on-one or in a small group. So it's just easier. It's just and a little more, I don't know, a little more personal to me. But Anthony, you talk about somebody that can deal with a big group. Anthony's completely at ease in a big group. So I think that we complement each other. So Crazy Cat Traveler says, I'll be the one hiding at the meet and greet until I recognize someone. I'm always nervous to meet people I've never met outside of the chats. Hannah also has some nervousness, and so if you guys can just bear with her, because she doesn't always, she feels badly if she can't remember names and people, and she's not in the chat like everybody else, so she will be coming to some events, but she may not be coming to like a lot of the events that I'm going to. And Anthony also may not be going to, he likes his downtime, so some of the time he's going to be in that room with Hannah, probably watching some TV, maybe some cartoons. Who knows? But don't take offense if they don't participate in every one of the events. There is a sock exchange that's happening that does sound like a lot of fun. So I have a lot of socks that for the sock exchange. It's silly, but I have some fun socks for the sock exchange. I think it'll be great. Tess is on the same deck of the ship. We could be neighbors. Oh my goodness, that's very exciting. Crazy Cat Traveler says, I just need natural light. It's going to be hard going from an infinite veranda on edge to a sad little porthole windows on horizon for the next three being interiors. But you know what? Those portholes, Hannah and I did a porthole cabin on Horizon, as you probably know, but we liked it. You get a lot of extra room in those porthole rooms in general. And why not? I mean, for the price, I do remember it being a little noisy when the waves were crashing those first couple of nights, but then it was delightful. And if you can sleep through all that, why not? So let's see. Yeah, Siri's getting excited for the cruise too, says Carl. Oh my gosh. Robin Allison, I hope everyone in the group tonight has safe travels. Looking forward to seeing all the shenanigans. I sail in 18 days on a family voyage. Oh, Robin, that's going to be amazing. Oh, Merlin enjoys salmon, but he's a cat. Actually, Anthony catches a lot of salmon on Lake Michigan, and that kind of salmon I don't love. So we actually feed it to our outside cats, and they love it. They love it. I'm almost caught up, you guys. Yeah, Tess, I'm all over the fish and shrimp this trip. Even some crab legs from Seafood Shack. Yes, You are a woman after my heart. I love the crab legs for sure, for sure. Um, yeah, we'll be exhausted for sure, Tess, and I can guarantee my voice is going to be worn out. How did Anthony do with the walkie-talkies? Okay, I know we're out of time, but for you, Jamie, I will let you know. But let me say this comment. I wish you were surprising us, SAST. Please surprise us. Please surprise us on this cruise. Just please do it. That would be amazing, but I don't think that it's going to happen, but maybe. I have a feeling there may be some surprises, but I don't think it's going to be Sharon and Jamie. I know that they wish they could. But the walkie-talkies, Anthony with the walkie-talkies. After much deliberation and talking with customer service a few times and not getting a phone call back from them, which they promised they would do, he finally got them security to locate them. He only simply asked that they show him the policy of where he could not bring these walkie-talkies along on board the ship, and that's all he wanted. He says, "Either give me my walkie-talkies back or show me the policy in writing where they're not allowed." Well, they couldn't show them the policy. They couldn't find it. They were not illegal or not allowed items. And he ended up getting them back, but security gave him no apology, nothing for the trouble. He had to spend a good hour or more waiting at customer service, and it was just very, very annoying. So yeah, he had about 6 walkie-talkies that were held by security. So, he thinks that sometimes the security how cruise ships determine what is allowed and what isn't is a little bit soft, and he was just merely trying to have them show him in writing. He wasn't trying to be contrarian, he was just trying to, and which they really needed to have, and they didn't. They really should have been able to provide him in writing when they took them, but they said, "Oh, just talk to customer service on board," which was really a not a great tactic, not a great tactic at all. But yeah, Tess thinks also there's going to be surprises, but I don't think Sharon and Jamie are going to be one of them. But yeah, sometimes security does lack people skills, and it drives Anthony completely batty, just completely batty. But then Anthony can be a little difficult if you rub him the wrong way. He gets a little prickly, but I love him. I love him, love him. Yeah, not a customer oriented attitude like other departments, but yeah, they usually are on power trips. Like, but they're basically the law of the ship. So you got to have some respect. Kevin says, "I think Jimmy's skydiving onto the ship. Wouldn't that be something?" All right, you guys, I really appreciate you hanging with me tonight. Thank you for putting up with my blabbering here. Really excited about this upcoming cruise. Can't wait to see the whole coop. Bagak! We'll be saying bagak around the entire ship. I should have worn my hat. It's upstairs. I didn't, but I will be wearing it on embarkation day. See you all in a couple of days, and until next time, until Saturday for some, safe travels and God bless. Take care. Bye. Thanks so much for following along. Safe travels.
God bless.
Take care now. Oh my gosh. Is this thing still on? How do you end this thing again? Oh, here. I think this is the button.